I used to record them, but then I don't anymore.
Yeah, we did. We did secretly record you. We gave blanket consent. We were like, you may be recorded if you're ever in this Discord with us. Just know that.
At any time. Well, we tried with Greg, remember? Craig, the recording bot, but he was...
Oh, I forgot about Craig.
He was like...
Fucking.
I don't
That
know.
was
Okay.
Alex's noise. And Ivan's
Teal?
was farting with his hands.
Mine is the noise that I make after this shot of Fernet Branca. Cheers, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Franca Blanca, hell yeah, man. I love that shit.
Ooh-wee, I tell you.
Ooh wee.
Boy, how.
Ooh, and how.
Oh,
What do you guys think Clarky's up to right now?
fuck
Fucking
Clarky. Nice trick.
Clarky knows
Nice
what you're
try.
up to, though.
Nice try trying to get me to care about Clarky.
Can't get nothing by you.
Especially not caring about Clarky. Alright, let me check the levels on the Twitch. Everyone hit me with the check.
Everybody hitting the check.
Mic check.
Check,
1, 2.
check.
Stream's over
I'm
after
gonna
mic
hit
check,
you
right?
With that Quan, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's what everybody dials in for, just to hear us do this mic check.
How you doing? It's a microphone.
Good afternoon.
I've taken to. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and sing.
No, I was just making a loud noise. Keep going.
Loud noises.
I've taken to announcing my friend's Rocket League games in like an old
think
like
we're all good.
horse racer accent.
Oh, wow.
Cooper takes the ball in the orange half, dribbles it up the wall to the blue. Yeah, stupid shit like
He's
that.
coming down again. The ball. He's gonna dribble it all the way down. And
1920s auctioneer voice.
Yeah, trying.
I mean,
It's fun.
sounded good to me.
Thanks. It's you gotta find really the perfect milliliter of booze.
It's a fine plate spinning act.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right. A lot of stuff. went on
Boy. What's that now?
So a lot of stuff was going on last game. You
That's
guys
true. I have a lot of numbers
fucking
written
wrecked
down.
some shit. A lot of numbers written down.
Oh, we kicked a lot of
Lot of
doors'
doors.
asses.
Yeah, you did.
We
Yeah, we did.
opened, closed, and created new doors.
That's true. You created water
That was
doors.
prolific.
Doors only for water. Water entrance only.
Only doors.
We created a. Damn.
Thank you. All right.
Anyway, good night, everyone.
Good night.
It's a short one tonight.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, bye. Hey, what's up, guys? So we're going to get started a couple of minutes early because we've got a hard cutoff at 10, and we're going to try and run all the way through and get through this mansion. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to How to Kick Flip a Horse. We are a mostly weekly adventure cast, which we focus on the story or the narrative storytelling element of RPGs, and also do random rolls. Oh, wow, that's amazing! And focus on the rule of cool. Right now, we are playing Bryte. It is a game specifically made for Roll20. It's a game about a universe in a very, very different place where humans don't even exist, where an apocalyptic event is occurring all around, slowly closing in on the universe. This is where we find the intrepid crew of the Inconsequential Space Egg. Starting from the right today, because I want to throw you off, we've got Tommy.
Hey, I'm Tom. I'm a person.
And you play
Bugs. Lots of them. Tons of bugs.
tons of bugs. We got Jesso.
You know this horse Dr. Thorpe will run him pilot.
Yeah. And everybody's favorite shapeshifter, we've got Paul.
Playing Prisoner, a plastic being that, as said, can shapeshift.
And
All right.
Ivan.
All right. 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 All
I'm sorry, did I steal your thunder on that one?
A
My
little
bad.
bit. It's kind of my only my thing.
That's my whole
Shameless
claim.
lightning bolt.
And last but not least, we've got Ivan.
Hello, I'm Ivan, and I will be playing Oravona, the Eno journalist.
All right, and I am Arius. I'm going to start the music now, and will it work?
Music!
It's not working. So how about this one? Welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Lot of mercy.
All right, so a lot of stuff happened, but let's go quickly through a recap. You all are chasing down some leads for some people who have been stealing things around the galaxy. A group known as the Order of Heroes. First, they started with plasma. Now they have been stealing. Jeez, yes, they've been stealing. Okay, I don't know what's going on in the background. We've been stealing vases as well. They've been stealing vases from ancient creatures that used to live here. Yes, swear to God. Swear to God, that's what's happening. But yes, from the omniscients that used to rule the galaxy back in the day, somebody has been stealing their artifacts. Currently, we find ourselves at the Celebralta Manor. Celebralta was a collector of these artifacts, and currently it seems that the Black Flame Pirates are cleaning up from their initial theft. And, well, the crew seems to be making short work of these pirates. Right now, we find ourselves in this observation room. We've got a outside. Oh, did I mention this is happening on a planet outside Drite, which is completely underwater? A explosive device has taken out and flooded this section of the Celebralta Manor as we speak, sending a very big creature and two henchmen flying away. And there is now still a Dropo Celebralta to find, and the pirate captain as well still has to be located. With them, which you guys left back here, who's still following you around, very excited, is Drippo. Drippo is.
Yay.
Let's bring him back because we didn't even talk about him last session at all. Cool. So, with that being said, yeah, pressure has been kind of maintained by closing emergency doors. But what do you all want to do?
Well, those are just
Hopefully.
destructive in the new environment they're in versus we're destructive everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Mosquitoes are
Also,
like,
yeah.
native to everywhere, but they also are into drinking blood everywhere.
Spreading a bunch of shit.
Disease. Yeah.
That part's not there. Like, the infectious
That's a side
disease
effect.
spreading aside, it's a bummer that they drink your blood and make you itchy. That's what I cannot forgive Mosquito Kingdom.
You guys want to get down with a little escapism?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's flee to a better
Let's go,
a better reality
mosquito.
in somehow in more imminent peril.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well said.
But there are no
So-
mosquitoes.
Well spake.
Well,
no
not
no
yet.
mosquitoes in space.
There are no mosquitoes.
Oh, new
There are
podcast
space
name.
mosquitoes, actually. There are
Oh,
no
shit.
mosquitoes in space is a great
There's-
fucking podcast name.
There's literally everything in space.
Except
We're in
mosquitoes.
space. Yep. Earth is in space. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse, a mostly weekly. What are we calling this? A stream, a cast?
Fun
Just
time.
like
Live stream.
I like adventure
Live
cast.
play?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Adventure
think
that's fine
cast
too.
sounds kind
Yeah.
of cool to me.
It's
Why don't
certainly
you try a
been an
few things
adventure.
out?
Yeah, let's try adventure cast for a while and see what our
I feel like
adoring fans
I
think
feel
of
like
it.
you've been doing you've been saying
Yeah,
adventure.
I think it
cast.
slips out like when I'm not. Yeah. So well,
I think it's a completely reasonable,
think it's
good
hot.
term.
yeah, it's hot. So hot.
Tommy says it's hot.
So
That's true too.
Boys,
No one
So,
knows what it
uh,
means. It's provocative.
it's provocative.
mm,
T-Bone, you're
So
quiet
we
again.
are playing. This is welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse, mostly weekly adventure cast where we focus on narrative storytelling and a group storytelling effort while we focus on the rule of cool. We are playing Bryte, which is a Roll20 exclusive tabletop game. It is a really dope adventure. If you haven't had a chance, check it out at roll20.net. But basically, it takes place in a universe that is completely different than ours, with a bunch of different awesome species, some of which we'll meet in a bit. But the idea is that there's an apocalypse level event that is threatening the universe, a ring of fire, if you will, called the Burn,
Johnny Cash.
that is closing in on the universe. The crew of the Inconsequential Space Egg is a ragtag group of various alien beings who have come together to, well, I mean, do some good, kind of, but, take care of themselves. Kind of think like a Han Solo meets.
It's like Star
Firefly?
Wars if we
Like-
were all Han Solo.
It's kind of like
Han
kind
Solo?
of like Firefly. It kind of reminds me like of the Firefly crew, except there's no hot um, uh, escort that's
I'm
being
standing
taken
right
through.
here.
Oh yes, my bad. A courtesan.
Well, not like that, but
The courtesan, and that's on the Firefly. Anyways, for the three people that know that reference. But long story short, the crew of the Inconsequential Space Egg has been tracking down some clues about some nefarious activities that have been taking place in the universe. A group that they have now discovered, the Order of Heroes, who has been
Hate those
stealing
guys.
plasma, stealing ancient artifacts, and killing and cleaning up any evidence that they were ever there. In fact, that's where we find ourselves. But before we get to that part, let's talk about who's on the ship. The captain of the ship is Gesso.
How you doing? Horse Doctor Thorpe here, Oranian pilot of the Inconsequential Space Egg. How you
That's
doing?
right, a big blue rock. And we've got his longtime friend and partner, Ivan, who plays.
hello, I'm Ivan and I play Oravona, the Eno journalist. First mate.
That's right. In order of appearance, we have the big group of bugs that is played by Tommy.
hey, again, Tomboy playing the Rornan Doc, who's the psychic bug pile.
And
Psychic bug
escaping their homeworld and trying to find a better way of life, we've got Paul.
And I'm playing Jane Cobb. I mean, prisoner, a shape-shifting plastic being.
And I am Ari, and I am DMing, and this is How to Kickflip a Horse. Yeah, I edited it down a little bit to make the intro a little bit shorter.
I like it.
So this is Olaxis. Olaxis is the universe that we were talking about. Here is the burn that is closing in. You have had quite the adventures. You have been from Zabni to Yevlin to Pax to Marthong to Yalbus, and now you find yourselves in
When did we go
Drite.
to PAX?
Did you go to where?
When did we go to PAX? I do not remember this.
Oh, did you not go to PAX? Why is PAX highlighted then? Yes, you did go to PAX. You went to, I do believe you went to PAX during the, that is still to be determined. I don't know why it's highlighted, but I will
I mean,
figure out.
maybe it was somewhere we could have gone. Ardone is also squared, but we never went there either.
Yeah, I think it's when we were discussing it and mentioning it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did not go to PAX. And we did not go to Ardone, so we will take that. There we go. So we find ourselves now in Drite, the third moon of Drite to be specific. The third moon of Drite was a water, about 90% of the planet is waterbound, and it was used by kelp farmers and was a very important, and now especially important, source of fuel and food for the Olran. But we find ourselves in Dropos Albralta's underwater layer. It's really a manor. I mean, I think we call it Salbralta Manor. Last time we learned that the Black Flames, the pirates, had been hired to destroy all the evidence that they had stolen an artifact a few months back and to kill the entire staff. But the Inconsequential Space Egg played a little Reverso Uno card on them and just pretty much wiped out the entire contingency. So we now find ourselves separated. Um, we had Horst, who made his way upstairs to confront the big baddie because they are
Yes.
looking for Dropo, who seems to be hiding in this area right here in this steam room.
I am
And
badass.
here,
Sorry,
yes.
go ahead.
And we're going to start with the downstairs people in a bit,
fine.
but I just wanted to pull something up really quick and make sure that I gave you all the details about. Yep. So the one thing that I didn't tell you all about is those water-bearing creatures. I forgot totally to tell you. Frez and Bo are like mutated Cthulhu's. They are called Toughs, and they are pretty much like the elite forces of the Cthulhu army, and they are kind of specialized units. So you've got people that are specialized in, these guys are specialized in bodyguarding, basically, and protecting VIP assets. I would say probably you recognize that Horst because you have a connection to the Ulron army, and the Ulron and the Cthulhu's are currently fighting for power in the region that you're in. So, Jelzak, the Rornan captain of the Black Flames, is currently split into two. And as soon as you walked into the room, he recognized you because you are a pretty well-known, target. So, yeah. So you're here. I think your family would pay a pretty penny to get a hold of you. I think we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a better day now. And splits into two in front of you, and we go downstairs. So you all have blown up this passageway. This museum has been flooded. You all are currently on this ship that's being repaired. You have convinced two of the Was it this ship that we're using for now? Yes.
Yep.
So you had convinced these two to join your side. So Tellurite and why does his name go away? Shoot. I know you've got it written
Telmex.
down, Ivan. What is it? Telmex. That's right. That's right.
Tellarite and
Telmex.
Telmex.
Trail mix.
There was a guy named Marquez, but I believe we shot him.
No. Tellurite shot him to prove.
Tellurite shot him.
Yeah, Telmex is been convinced to go along with this. They are a couple. They want to be free of this kind of lifestyle and have seen the opportunity to do so. And so you have made an agreement to them anyways that they will help you, and then either you will give them the ship or you will give them the Argent on board, but you will let them be after they help you out is the kind of tentative plan. Like, I don't know what you really do, but with the roles you made, that is 100% what they believe at this point. So
I just want to say I put their names down officially in my notes as Telluride and Trail Mix.
fantastic. Oh gosh. Okay, so we will start with you all. The ship, I will just say you have spent some time working on it while Jessa was going upstairs. You do have it running, but why don't you all, just to kind of see how well you are able to get it repaired, who's got the best engineering that wants to give me an engineering roll?
Ooh, I got a 6.
So
It's excluding
basically,
me,
what I'm
right?
saying is we're gonna roll. Yeah, except for you, you're upstairs.
I'm
Yeah.
a 4 on engineering.
So yeah, let's just say,
Doc?
Doc, what's your engineering look like? You're muted if you're talking.
Tommy.
Tommy, his is 8, I believe.
Oh, we got our roll.
Which I know.
Yeah,
There
you're
he
very
is.
quiet, but yeah, we can hear you.
I shouldn't be good at
Engineering?
what you're asking me.
Oh wait, no. Why is this? What the heck?
Yeah,
Alright, well then-
yeah, 4s.
I got
Give it a shot.
I got my 6.
If for some reason your character sheet is now showing up as Povey Engineer, I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on with your character sheet. We fixed it, and then it went
Weird.
back to crap.
Yeah.
Roll
'cause if you
20,
look
get
at
your
my
shit together.
If you look at my equipment, I still have the Povey stuff, I think.
Yeah, fun times. All right. Well, what would you be good at? Are you social skills?
Yeah, I'm all social and some mental, a little bit of
Alright.
ranged.
Tom,
Cool.
is it Tommy super quiet for anyone else or just me?
I don't
It's
know.
a bit quiet.
Probably quiet for everyone. I can try to move this little microphone closer.
There you go.
Probably need
There
to
you
yell,
go.
Tommy.
Eat the
No,
mic.
I refuse to yell.
Yeah,
Eat
get
the mic.
excited.
I'm
Eat the mic.
excited. God damn it.
The feet,
Eat the
the
mic. Sorry. I'll stop.
levels love it.
All right. I'm just going to give you some quick stats from what I recall. We will do this. We will do
Wait,
this.
my stats are the same. I like.
Your stats definitely aren't the same because they're all D8s and D6s. So
Oh
that was
man,
different.
you're right.
So I'm
Dang.
going to fix up your stats really quick because I know just about where you should be at. So give me a moment. And I think we are boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. This is about where your skills should be. I think we are missing 1d12, which go ahead and
Present.
pick presents.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So Paul, why don't you go ahead and roll me up some of that juicy engineering? Give me a complexity of 4.
Okay.
So this is going to be like how if you get it all, pretty much all fucking fixed.
Oh, well, there we go.
Cool. All right. So you get everything back on board.
I roll up and do the Fonzie. I bang the jukebox,
Nice,
and it
dude.
just starts playing.
Well played.
Hell
guys.
yes.
Nice. So yeah, I'm going to
Prisoner
say that...
Fonzarelli.
I also Telluride and Trail Mix and be like, "What have you been doing all this time? I saved
Well,
your
no,
life."
you are that's the role for like you're kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Supervising them. Yes.
Gearhead.
that's the word. So you kind of went in and you're like, okay, this is what needs to be done. This is what's getting up. What would be your first priority to get fixed, though, when you got onto the ship? Then
So it was what completely we
the
EMP'd
electrical
it.
was out.
Electrical.
Yeah, it was dead
So
in the
all
water.
your navigation systems were out. Your weapon systems were down. Your weapons, navigation, and engines, we'll say, and communications as well.
So first priority was just get it moving because I don't know, we're kind of sitting ducks. We had that explosion happening in the museum. We don't really know if the other guy is still out there with more explosives. So it's just like get us moving, and also we still need to join Horse on the second floor and finish this mission. But also,
Okay.
it's
We
like
have to get the other ships to keep them from blowing up the rest of the mansion.
Yep.
we
Whatever
need. It was like
they
it was
came here for, I think they have hedged their bets somewhat and are just going to blow the
you're
place up.
pretty sure when Tommy, when you kind of tapped into the network, you did get the idea that they're just going to blow this place and get the fuck out of there. The only thing they're waiting for is to retrieve the boss man. So I'm going to say that your weapons navigation or your engines navigations are back up. Your weapons are still offline.
I was going to say that was going to be the second priority for me. I don't need navigation to move in around this.
Yeah, it's right over there.
Yeah, like I'm just literally okay. Forward, up, right.
Okay, it's going to be a lot more difficult than that because navigation kind of gives you like the view of where you are. But yeah, we'll say that okay, you got your weapons up, so you have your 2 fixed turrets that are on the back that are up that pretty much can cover 360. We'll say that the main turret up front is still charging up, but just to kind of give it a little bit if you guys are in a hurry. To get everything up and running, and your comm systems are still down. Yep. So, who's captaining the ship? Who's taking charge of the ship?
I am.
Yes, I vote prisoner.
I'm going to say I'm going to whisper, I believe in you. In the prisoner's earbud.
Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got your back.
I'm standing over the Telluride and Trail Mix as I've given them my pet names. They fix it and I pat them both on the back and they're like, okay, the steering wheel's over there. Go fly us. And I was like, huh?
Jesus,
What?
take the wheel.
And they're just like, but they like, I think in the last session I'd done like a suave roll and that's how I convinced them to be on our side.
Yes.
So,
Oh yeah, these guys think prisoner is like James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well, you also look like Oradavi still. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, that's true. I do.
Just like
So-
here's this identical stranger.
So as soon as you take up to get to pilot, the ship recognizes Oradavi as you
Perfect.
get in there. So the MI comes back online. Welcome. Oradavi, thank you. We are ready to go. Movement is good. We have most of our weapons back online. What are your orders?
And I say to the MI, or I say kind of to myself, but the MI hears me, you've got this.
I've got this.
I hear
And
you
the
too.
MI says, what? I want to move the ship. Do we know from that second level layout, are there any other docking areas can dock a ship on that second level?
Yes, there are some emergency hatches located on the second level, and I will draw them out for you. Pretty much there is one on just about each kind of side. So you've got one right here. That's kind of like an emergency hatch for the main the master bedroom, and it looks like there is another one located in the gym area right here, or the sauna area right here, which is where Horst is at the moment. And there's one up on the other side, which is adjacent right here to the security room. So pretty much, for yeah, and there's another one down here for the crew quarters. So there's like a little, actually it's right here so that they can get to it. It's not there. So yeah, so they're emergency hatches, meaning that they are not meant to be docked to, but if one needed to escape or needed to get into, they could get in there.
Are
It's
they?
kind of like,
Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
they are they kind of have a magic field, so it's like a pressurized field for one person to go through.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a force field that separates it out. So
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Visually from the captain's seat, can I see any of the other enemy ships, the other pirates?
Are we
Yes.
intentionally on my floor, by the way?
yes, because
Yes.
that's where we are going to move the ship up to. Give me a second.
Okay, sorry.
Copy the ship. No, you're fine. Yep. So you see so you're right here. You come up. Yeah, from where you are, you can see that there are, in fact, the two fighters are going towards the northeastern room, where that Horst is at and where Dropo is at. So you can see the two of them there. You can see off into the distance. There is when you came in, you originally saw five ships. You can only see those two right now. You're not sure. Sorry, this one's hiding, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
The
so-
Series
I saw you
black
drag it.
screen, the
saw you
Series
drag it
black
down there.
screen, and the
Sorry.
Series black screen.
this area is clear for me.
Oh yeah,
How
This-
about
this
that
room
better?
has like a black spot, the light wall.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
does it?
not for me.
Yeah,
I'm the
I
one
got
that
the
can
black
see this
spot as
time.
well.
It should not in a second. Give me a second. Let me.
I can see it all besides the dynamic lighting now.
Yeah. All right. So you see two ships. When you came in, you
Yeah, there
went
we
past.
go.
And
Yep.
as a reminder, the mama egg
Somewhere or down
is-
here, right?
right over
Yeah.
there. Whoa.
Mhm.
When did that become the Inconsequential Space Egg graphic? I guess. Okay. It is the Celestial Sphere. That's right, but it's a different. That's interesting. Anyways, we'll just use that for now. Although it looks completely different. There it is.
Which one are you talking about?
This one right here.
We did do some upgrades on it.
Which one did you all want? Because this is like when they did the beta release, and then when they did the full release, they updated the art style.
Psychedelic.
You know what I want.
Oh, I like the ugly egg-shaped one.
Mm-hmm.
This one that
I
kinda
can't.
looks like-
I can't be expected to change.
I don't
Okay.
see anything.
I think that's
I
also
don't
the
see
one that
anything
has
either.
our
No.
accurate sealed argent, or unsealed argent rather.
Yeah, and this one kind of looks like a monkey face NFT.
I don't see which one you're looking at.
Yeah, I don't know. What
Yeah,
you're
we
saying
don't
when you say
see
this.
anything.
You don't see this one right here? The one that
No.
don't
Nope,
think it's there?
nothing.
Weird.
Oh,
Oh,
you just
now
brought
it's-
it
now
out.
it
Yeah.
is. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was talking about. That's the one I like.
Yes.
That
Hey, do you
also
see it
looks
now?
like a Firefly ship to some extent, so I like
Yeah,
it
it
even
does.
It does a little bit, yeah.
more. Yeah.
All right, so now you see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't see it on
Oh,
the map,
because I
but
know
I
what
do.
did.
I saw the.
That's because I brought it into the
Hey, there
Yep.
it is.
There we
I
go.
brought it into the dynamic
There's our
lighting layer.
egg.
Okay, cool. So the space egg is down there, chilling, and yeah. So when you come up, you see that the two ships that were opening fire on you, flooding the museum, are now en route to this area up here, the northeastern one. One's lagging behind a little bit as it kind of looks like that's the one that they're searching in the museum to see if there are any survivors left in there. So we'll say this one's actually probably more like over here. But this was the ship that you saw had the guys that.
So what I want to do is I want to raise the ship from the bottom level to this level. Like we
Mhm.
kind of already have done that. And then I want to put my left hand on the steering wheel, put my right hand over the what I would assume is the co-pilot's chair, and look over my shoulder, despite the fact that there's not like a monitor or anything that way. And I want to back the ship up towards this, like in this general direction. Like I'm gonna go over the top of all this stuff and just back the ship up towards this thing, but like kind of also heading in like
Towards which thing? Sorry, I don't not see.
the lower one.
Yeah.
But like I want to just basically I'm going towards the area where Horst is up here, but I'm gonna swerve a little bit towards this guy here to start.
Okay. So you're going after this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why don't you give me a computers check, difficulty 2? Actually 3, because you don't have navigation.
Because I'm also looking at nothing, backing up.
Yes, as well.
Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Look
you
out!
start backing up as soon as you get the dreadnought kind of over the cusp. You get a call coming in over the radio.
Oh, this will go well.
Identify yourself. Why have you left key positions and not returned to orbit?
Say something.
Just make the beeping noises so you can hear him.
I say beep. I'm sorry, I'm driving through a tunnel. I can't hear you.
So you've got you send that message, and then
I would like to roll my eyes and take the comms if possible. If my sweet captain is amenable to this.
tell your rights like, what are you doing? You're gonna bust us. Like, oh, shit, dude.
Right, this is what I'm saying.
I pass off the mic.
Prisoner.
I say, can you handle this? I'm driving, and I continue looking back over
Yeah,
my
do
shoulder
what
and
you
not
gotta
looking
do.
at the screen, which is in front of me.
Tell your
Use the
rights.
screen though, buddy.
Tell
Use
your
the
rights.
screen.
No, I continue looking back over my shoulder. I'm backing up. All right.
Yes, Contrafado.
Tell your rights says, tell him we're doing backwards reconnaissance before heading into orbit.
We are doing backwards reconnaissance before heading into orbit. We had a minor mechanical, an electrical malfunction, and we're just doing, putting the old ship through its paces, and then we are right behind you. Also, maybe, excuse me, maybe consider do not blowing up this beautiful architecture mansion. Some of our guys might still be in there. Maybe we don't consign them to water grave.
The boss wants what the boss wants. We're gonna get him out.
I have it on good authority that the boss may not be the boss for very much longer. And I would like to use a Nova point to use my social control ability.
Okay. So tell me about it.
I can spend 1 Nova point to reduce one NPC's mental and social scores to 2 for the next 10 minutes.
All right. So.
And that in conjunction with my Demagogue ability, which reduces complexity of skill rolls made to lie by 2, means
Well,
that
you don't have to do
this is
both
going to be
because
a very easy roll.
it's one or the other because they're both pretty much doing the same thing at this point. Because if you're
Well, so
lying,
one, I
you don't
think
need
one
to
is
use
meant
your-
one is meant to constrict his rolls, whereas one assures quality of my rolls.
Yeah, but the way this game works
Which-
is only you're rolling. So if you were trying to, convince him of something, suave style, then it would all be down to if it was
Well, I mean,
difficult
the one is
three
just a free
normally.
ability. I mean, if it doesn't stack, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not going to stack because you need to roll at least two. And if you can
Okay.
use a deception, since that's what you're doing is deceiving.
Sure.
Then he's going to come back on it. He's like, identify yourself. Who is this?
It is your mama. No, it is Captain Telluride.
Trail mix.
Captain Telluride.
Oh,
We've had some changes in command over here.
Telluride. How? Like, damn. How did? All right. Roll to deception, please.
I sure did.
You did already. Yes. So
I adjusted it.
he's like, I need to get in touch with the boss. We're still looking for these for these no good who's interrupted our plans. Do you?
Buddy, I have
happen
it.
to see them?
I have it on good authority that Jelzak will not be making it back. We're going to we're all going to go our separate ways here, and make our own new bright, happy life for ourselves among the stars. No more pirate stuff.
The pirate's life for me.
Last
Yo,
chance.
I don't understand.
Okay,
I'm gonna
well,
need to check into the boss with this.
fair enough. I
And-
guess your mental scores are reduced to 2.
It is, but that means he believes you. However, he still has his mental skills to check in with the boss. So it's
No,
not
that's
like
fair.
he believes this conversation, but he wants to confirm it. So
I say through our earbuds to Horst, kill their boss, man. Get them.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
God,
All right,
God luck
so-
and good speed.
So why don't we do this? We will then. Are you all going to just kind of? Are you doing anything else besides keeping an eye on that? And are you going to?
Prisoner is slowly, awkwardly backing us up. Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm specifically positioning us for our 2 rear-facing guns to be pointed at their ships.
We
Yeah.
are
So
not.
this guy is definitely in your
Oh,
range.
okay. Yes. Oh, hit him then.
Yeah. You
Okay.
think I was doing this just for cool points? I mean, yeah, but like
So
also.
he says,
Far
"I'm
be
going
it
to
for
need
me
to
to
check
judge your
in.
driving, friend.
I'm going to need to check in with the boss real quick." And
This guy, tell me how much you love the boss. Jesus.
so yep. Are you gonna open fire?
And
Give me-
anyways, I start blasting.
So, anyways, the arranged roll difficulty of 2, you've caught them off guard for sure.
Prisoner, as played by Danny DeVito tonight. Love it.
Ranged for me is a 10. There we go. What? 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 So I'm gonna immediately
happens.
assume Telluride and
You got that
Trail
dice
Mix
gel?
sabotaged our guns.
I'm gonna say with that failed roll, your as you go to attempt to open fire, you realize that the spaceship that you're talking to has now begun communicating directly with the MI and is beginning to override your systems.
Fuck.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say with that
That's
failed roll.
A harsh fail. Wow.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, I've been holding back on a couple of rolls. and
That's fine. That's fair.
It-
You're like
I'm gonna say they have not accessed the system, but
Ooh, spicy.
the fact
Can-
that you are still this second in command, which they know is dead, gave them some suspicions. And while they believed you and didn't immediately open fire, they decided to instead try and take over the ship without having to destroy you to verify what the truth was.
Like I'm a shape-shifting being, and literally every time I've taken someone else's shape, they've already known that it wasn't me.
Yeah.
How fast can the ship go backwards?
I mean, it's pretty fast. You've got some good speed on it. I'll say backwards. I'd say it's probably
going to
half
die.
as fast as- Yeah, what do you want to do? So
Nice
you
knowing you, bud.
I want to ram them with the back of the ship.
excellent. All right, another option, just so you know, is because they are interfering with your MI, you can always hack in and attempt to.
Does someone
block
else
it as
want
well?
to try and do that while I'm trying to hit them?
A little hacking, maybe. I'm not good at it.
I'm not able to hack at the moment.
If
No,
you've
you
got
are.
more than a 4, you're better at it than me.
That is what I have added, I believe.
Oh, well, then if
Yeah, I
if
don't-
you've only got a 4, then we should both try.
I mean, I've got a 10 for computers.
Oh, then yeah, you're already behind the wheel. Jesus
Yeah, well,
Christ.
but the computers is also what you use to steer, and I'm currently steering us backwards into the ship.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say. You
Maybe
go. Let's resolve this like this. You go to put the ship in reverse. The MI steps in to stop this from happening.
This
so
is some
why don't
bullshit.
why don't you give me a computer roll difficulty 2, and then that way you're just doing one roll for both things,
Oh.
and we'll just move the story forward.
Want to camp here.
Excellent. All right. So as you put into the commands, you notice that the MI system has been blocking, and you nip that in the bud, and you put this thing into reverse, and you knock this smaller ship, taking. You both take a little bit of damage. You definitely take some hull damage as you ram up against it. This one, which is about, I would say, quarter of the size of you, goes flipping down to the floor bed and attempts to recover as it activates its shields. And you all are now in combat. So this is what we're going to do for this combat. So since we have 2 different fights going on, but basically one combat, we're going to treat this as if it were one single combat. Everybody on the ship is obviously welcome to do whatever they want. They can leave the ship and go into the station, or they can man the weapons on the ship, whatever it is that you feel like doing. Horst, you are obviously in a confrontation with the big baddie,
Yeah, boy.
with Spicy, Drippo, and Goplip. So we will say, what is the first thing that you all want to do? As a reminder, initiative, as I understand it, for this game, you pretty much pick what your first action would be during the game, or during the combat. You roll a single die, and that is your number. Then once combat starts, you then do that action. So, yeah.
Ari, I have some negative on some stats. Does that still apply?
You should have some positives. And some
Yeah, you had the blue ash something.
I have the
They gave you-
presence positive.
Yeah, your athletics and melee went down because you
Right.
got knocked about, but I will say you recovered from that.
Cool.
But
real
your did we say your social skills or was it
mental.
skills? The mental skills. So yeah, your mental skills are up.
All of them?
Yeah, you've got that ash that you picked up.
Ashes
which
of
is
blue
a-
flame.
Yep. There used to be just one thing you could click on mental to put them all up.
Oh,
but
the big.
it's different.
Wait.
Oh yeah, up here, conditions. Anyways, yeah, you do this positive, and then you do this. There you go.
Ah, there it is.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what are the actions that each of you wish to take? Let me clear off this. And don't forget, you do still have mobile control of the space egg.
Okay.
You all had purchased
Remote piloting.
remote
Right.
piloting for the space egg as
And
well.
that works with all or some of our guns on the ship?
You have it for driving and guns, yes.
Nice.
So you have those two systems that you can access, and you have the robot on board and the MI that can help with those actions. So yeah, so you can pretty much fully automate it from a distance. Remember, there is some weird communication field around this spaceship. You can't, or around this manor, you can't get communications in or outside of it. Communication within it is fine, but there seems to be like a dampener, and there's no incoming or outgoing communication from inside the manor or around the
So
vicinity.
to control the egg, we need to be outside of the mansion.
No, you if you took the egg outside of the area, you wouldn't have communication with it anymore.
Okay.
You have communication with it only within this area at this time being.
Gotcha.
Hey, Doc, what do Rornan think of water in general?
Love it. No, not a huge fan, but not going to do anything to us. Either.
Like ubiquitously?
Liquidously.
Excellent.
Oh man, that's good.
The liquid is ubiquitous.
All right, so let's start with
whole-
Horst. Horst, I'm gonna say that your actions, I'm gonna do Spicy, Dropo, and Goplup at the same time as you go. If you want to kind of yell commands at them or request that they do something,
Okay.
we can go with that. If not, I can drive them.
We'll see
which-
if they're needed, if my dramatic ass's plan works.
Well, Spicy's ready to go. Spicy's pissed. Spicy,
Spicy, spicy,
Spicy and
spicy,
Gaplop and Drippo
spicy.
just watch this guy pretty much murder their entire fucking staff and family. So, there's no way that I mean, unless they're in this, unless you tell them not to be in this, is what I'm saying. So let's start with you though. What is? I mean, you can start off with conversation. We can just pretty much he is raring to go. He has taken the shape of two, and one of them has a spear baton that is out, and they both have pistols you can see strapped to them, and one of them's got a rifle. So
Cool.
that is what you can see, and one of them's got this weird necklacey thing also
What
that you
does that
can't
mean?
quite
Oh,
identify.
necklacey. Okay.
It's odd. It looks very old, and it definitely does not go with the kind of space pirate look he's got going on.
It clashes with his outfit. It's not very fashionable.
You get the impression that it's some sort of artifact that he's wearing around his neck, but you do not know what it is.
Like an ass.
Start by insulting his fashion taste.
First of all, if you're gonna split up and try to fight me, you're gonna blend your contour. Okay. I'm gonna. How telepathic is? I've got this ash stuff, and I'm feeling very telepathic. So I'm going to try to just communicate with Drippo that I want Drippo to grab that necklace after I do damage to that dude.
Okay, so let's start off with a
I'm planning on
mental.
shooting, and I plan on just letting them go loose on how they want to take their revenge.
Okay, cool.
I was initially gonna flood the room.
So then just go ahead and roll a d10, please.
I'm sorry. Am I doing a range attack, or am I just?
I thought
rolling a
that's what
D10?
you said. You were
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
start
I
off.
just wanted to make sure I was doing a complexity of 2 or just rolling a d10.
Just rolling for initiative. Just one.
Oof.
So
What is up
That's
with
okay.
the 2 dice D10 fails?
yeah, let's get them out of the way though for this. You know what? We're going to do 2
I mean,
dice.
it's
for,
for initiative. It's not a check,
initiative.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
No wrong answers there.
All right, so 10 for the mighty captain. Next, Paul, go ahead and what's going to be your first move since you're behind the wheel?
Do I have any sense of how bad the ship that I just hit is? Like you said, it was like heading to the bottom. Is it like gonna?
It hit the bottom. Like there was pretty much like no distance. So it took some damage. It took some hull damage, but you also took some hull damage as well. It is not out of the fight, but it needs to. It's at a disadvantage. If it still needs to recover itself.
Is there any? Are Telluride and Trail Mix okay that I just kind of like wrecked their ship that I might have quasi promised them?
They're like, ooh, but they don't. They're just like, wouldn't it be better if we just blew them up? But okay.
Well, I kind of just sidebar of like, well, I would have if the guns were working. But I think I
man the guns.
Yeah, I think I just continue backing up. I want to get us up
You have
here.
your guns back. You broke the MI, so
Okay.
when you hit them, it kind of stopped whatever they're doing, and they went into kind of more of a defensive positioning. So if they do anything with the MI, they have stopped for now. So you have control of the ship again. Not saying that they might not fight for it again, but as of now, you have full control of the ship.
I want to continue moving up north because I want to get closer to this fight. But while moving, I want to just take a couple of pot shots at this guy. So I don't know if that's too
so
complicated.
either which do you want? Well, movement's fine. So movement's movement, but you can either do melee or computers for your.
I will do computers.
Right. So roll 2 computers for your
Initiative. Right.
This is groovy.
Yep.
Do we need to roll a? Okay, so now that's a 9 total. Okay, so
Yep.
all right, got it. Yep.
All right, Doc, we're going to go with you next. What do you want to do? So, just to kind of let you know what's going on, you can man a gun, or you can, use MI to try and override the ship. You can leave the ship and try and get onto the station, or you can do something completely different that you can think of.
Who am I? Hackzor.
Yeah, you want to try and hack the
Planet.
spaceship semi system?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So give me computers difficulty of 2, but I just realized your computer should not be 4. Your computers are 6. No, you're fine. Yeah, your computers are 6. So roll 2 6s, please.
I found my character sheet. It's
Oh,
up
good.
under. It's under PC, not under a Zobni drop down, or under player. Or it's it's the first one under. There's Doc, and then there's Shan quotations Doc.
Mhm.
I'm under just Doc. But wait, hold on.
Oh yes, that is you. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because that
Well,
happened.
got it. Cool. Let's do this then. I am giving you a D6 for computers because that's.
I feel smarter,
should have.
Captain.
Woo!
And all right, then lock this up so I can roll this die.
Hell yes.
Okay, go for it.
2 die 6 coming at you. Pass. So I'm in the MI. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
You are going to roll for it once the turn starts. All right, Oro.
I guess I will just man the guns aboard this ship with prisoner and Doc.
Cool. So melees or computer.
Not ranged.
I mean, ranged or computer. That's 100% movement. I always do that.
Seems fine.
Coming in with a big 5.
Big
Big-
fiff.
Big fiffer.
Where is your character on this floor? There it is.
I'm just north of S19 there.
Yeah, I'm just moving you back down just so that I have you here. And you
Okay.
three are- Okay, so, all right, and you just rolled a 5. All right, excellent. So, Horst,
Yay.
all right, it's about time we just take care of this. Oh, I am not a crook. I don't know why I picked
Which one of these dudes is Nixon?
Nixon! Space Nixon!
All right,
I
let's
shoot
go
Nixon.
then.
Whichever, I'm just
Are
shooting.
we
I hear
going
Nixon's
until
really fishing.
10:30 this evening? And should we do a 5er here at the halfway point?
That seems
Um,
Yes and yes for me.
yes
Great.
and yes for me.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Excellent.
let's
All right,
All right,
so
well, see you
we
guys
are
in
going
about 5.
to. It's 9:33 now. Let's say we shall return at 9:40.
Great.
That's good.
9:40.
See y'all then.
See you in a bit.
Right. All right.
All right, all right, all right.
All right. Everybody back.
Guess not.
Well, then I just wasted my dramatic music intro.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed it, but if you call that a waste, I mean, that's fine with me.
As long as you enjoyed it. We'll go back to our intermission music.
Yo. What up?
All right, we've got. Let's do radio check.
Hello.
That's Jesso. We've got Paul. Ivan, you're back too. We shall be returning in just a few moments as we just get our crew back together.
Hell yes.
Do you run commercial breaks when we leave, Jesso?
No.
We
could
should do
start,
that.
Like writing some fake ones.
No, there's a button that you can push that runs a real commercial break.
Oh.
Mm.
Why would we do
Yep.
that?
So we can earn $1 or penny a show.
So yeah, if you go into Stream Manager, on the right it says Quick Actions, and there's Run 1 minute ad break.
But I hate ads. Do we want to do that?
I mean, it's just usually for video games and some cool shit.
Okay.
Doesn't it like preload them? Like if we just play one now for a little bit, it won't play one if someone tunes in. I know Fink does that when he does breaks.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever the
I don't
group
know.
thinks is right. I don't know shit about shit, so it's fine.
I mean, we've got 2 new subscribers. Look at that.
I mean, I've never in any way ever thought about this being some type of monetary stream. So
Like, I don't think of it being.
This is
It's
how
more
we
like
get rich, Paul. Get
playing
in or
Twitter.
come on.
I meant as like a convenience for people tuning in. Because like if it happens now and someone
they don't have
tunes
to
in
watch it,
later
that-
and they don't have to watch it, they're more likely to stay and watch.
that makes sense. I mean, also, yeah, considering we don't have anybody actually watching us, like it doesn't really.
That's the other thing.
Whoa. Two
Sorry,
days.
sorry, hold on.
Two
Let
days
me-
out there. 2 days out.
Let me log
what
in
up
with my
today?
ults.
2 a day.
It's our strongest supporter.
Oh, yeah.
There's some.
And I'm
one
sorry.
of those random names is probably somebody that actually watches.
I mean,
I'm hating
I
on them. I'm sorry.
I do it like the same way, like when you're playing a video game, you like chop wood, and you know it's just like part of the game. It's like, oh, running an ad. It's more of like, I don't take it seriously. It just kind of feels more like a more playtime for me, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, I do it
Right.
on Duolingo when it's like, do you want to get some extra coins by watching a 30-second ad? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket, but play me the ad if you want.
Give me that.
Give me that. Give me those coins though.
What them coins
Cheating
do?
language learning. All right, so we just waiting on Tom Toms. Tommy, are you here? Are you muted?
T-Bone.
Tommy, can you
Tommy,
hear
are you muted?
me?
Are you muted, Tommy?
Tommy. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, stop.
Sorry.
Okay, it's hurting.
Is
It's
that
hurting
not
my
good?
ears. Stop.
You didn't like
No,
that?
it wasn't. It
You
wasn't.
guys
good.
don't appreciate my voices enough, I don't think.
This is completely unrelated. My mom keeps texting me. There's a house across the street that is being built like from the ground up, and she keeps breaking into the construction site to go like, wander around.
Did you
the
just
house.
confess to your
Your-
mom's
your-
crime on
your-
stream?
Your mom is Urban Explorer, dude.
She's like, she keeps sending me pictures of being like, I don't like where they put the door. From the inside, it looks weird. I'm like, why are you inside the stranger's house?
Get out of their house!
It's coming from
That's
inside.
Hell
so
yeah.
awesome. I love that.
That's so funny.
I mean, I'm looking at the picture that she sent though, and I do have to agree with her. It's like, it's off-centered. Like, why?
They didn't know that they were going to be reviewed so soon, man.
Yeah, it's still under construction. It's just plywood. Like, but it looks wrong. Like,
It's so funny.
Now I've just got Tommy the Who stuck in my head. It's such a good album. Ever since he was young, he played the silver ball. From Rotown down to Maryland, he must have played them all. And I've never seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That damn dope blind kid.
What?
It sure
Play a mean pig.
Oh my god, that got creepy real quick.
Who doing nitrous out here?
You guys
Oh
look
my gosh,
gassed
this is
up.
so good.
I'm so gassed. Hello.
Oh wow! Holy
Do you
shit!
guys hear that? Whoa, whoa.
Do you guys want to taste my balloon?
Oh no. No, you're not.
Wow! All right, let's blow up this underwater mansion. Whoa!
Yeah, what?
Ah shit! Here comes Pac-Man.
Oh, I forgot about that. What up, bitches?
I'm high on crack.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
that's
nailed it.
verbatim.
The old. I see you've studied the ancient texts.
Christ.
Don't quote the ancient text to me.
I was there when they were written.
I was there when I was hitting the helium.
Helium.
Tommy, use back.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So yep. So we are ready to get this junk started. So why don't we go back to
Yeah, whoa.
Music is slapping. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good for background stuff?
That was great.
All right. So you find yourselves at the bottom of this watery planet. You have a pirate boss who is split into two. You have a ship
Get
that
him,
you
horse.
backed up into. What are you gonna do?
Up.
All right, Horst. So you are face to face, and he says, "Are we gonna do this then?"
I'm gonna. First thing Horse does is just stretch. He stretches. He just takes a stretch.
Roll for stretch. Roll for yoga.
Roll for yoga.
Athletics.
I think he's gonna take one step backwards.
Okay.
He's gonna turn his back, just sort of laugh, just kinda and then turn and fucking shoot that dude in the head.
All right. Let's do it. So, ranged for Jelzak. Which one? There's two of them.
The red one. He also
just-
gave the mental command for Dropo to try to grab that necklace.
We will
as
do
soon
that
as
afterwards. We're going to treat those as separate turns.
Well,
I
okay.
think because you're trying to do two things. You're trying to
Well, part of it was for
communicate
me to
past things.
Okay, gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Well, just because if it was a human being, I would say it's a free action because you could just be like, hey, or not a human being, but a character that understood language. Then
Right.
I would
I
just
see
be
what you're
it
saying.
sentient. Thank you. But since it's like an animal handling type situation, I figure it would be a separate role. So
Okay. I was thinking more
range-
psychic linky. That makes sense. No problem. Yeah.
Range. Did you
Two.
roll your ranged? Because I am looking for yes, difficulty 2.
Bam. Blasted.
Because it got a little bit loud at that one part, so I'm gonna turn it down half a notch.
Consider yourself fucked. Typewriter or whatever your name is.
Jelzek. The name is Jelzek. I think it's about
Jelly
time.
bracelet.
Ultimate typewriter. So rude.
All right, so you
How's your face feel?
shoot. He takes some damage as the laser rips through him. He is quite a fast Rornan and is able to kind of move out of the way, so he doesn't take it fully on, but you definitely hit him with a blast, and the red one takes damage. You do notice that he takes a it hits him. There's no shield behind the red guy at this moment.
Okay.
Hit him again.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're going then to do the message to
No, I'm gonna shoot
Driplo.
again. That's too much.
All right, difficulty 3.
Okay. Man. Part of me thinks I should shoot that necklace, but it also might be one of our artifacts, right?
Yes.
I like your idea of
Almost
having
certainly.
the teleporting dog steal the necklace.
Yeah, I could also just pick it up off of his fucking corpse.
That's true too. Just
The blue one has the necklace.
I don't want to risk Dropo. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I thought it was a red one as
I
well.
thought it was a red one.
Yeah.
I'll just pass the red one then, and then get the dog to do it. What would you use to get the dog to do that?
Honestly, I was just like trying to do like a telepathic kind of communication. I have no idea how I would. I mean, I would look at it, probably like use 2 hands around my neck, and then like point to them.
Well,
and
he's
shoot
fond of
I don't
you,
know.
and he knows basic commands. So I mean, he's a trained dog. So
Oh, okay. So I can
he's a
just shoot him
trained
and be
boot,
like,
so you may be able to communicate the intention because
I don't want to risk him. Dropo is too precious to me. I'm just gonna keep shooting.
All right, cool.
I haven't just fucking shot in a long time. Let's just roll these fucking dice
Yo.
and shoot some
Right.
fucking lasers.
Do it. Difficulty 3.
Let's go.
Boom. More of these bugs begin to evaporate as you take another big chunk out of him with your laser. Bugs splattered up against the wall and burnt and crispy. The clone looks pretty weak
Okay.
as he kind of composes himself, as he kind of flops around forward, a little bit out of control, but still in the fight.
Okay. I'm gonna do one more move,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm actually going to do a computers because I want to close the door to their south so that they don't have an exit.
Okay.
Get a door and a ship right over there, though.
What's that?
Yeah, they've got the escape.
Oh,
Escape.
there's a door and a ship here. Can I shut this door?
I mean, you could override the escape. Yeah. Give me
Yeah,
the
yeah,
computers.
yeah. I
See-
wanna-
Just lock it.
Yeah, I want them to
Perma-lock
be
it.
stuck here. I just want, yeah. If I could just like have full door shut on this room, that would be ideal.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you difficulty 4 for that. You've got control of the doors, anyways. I'll say the emergency hatches probably take a little overriding for safety. So, yeah.
Got it.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you after giving a couple shots downrange, you duck behind a little cover and get onto your slab. you lock down emergency protocols for this particular room. And then with that, the room to the south, which is like the sauna steam room, where the secret room is. The panic room is located within this area.
That's right. That's right.
But it's closed down. So yes. All right.
I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh and end my turn.
Okay. Prisoner, you are piloting the ship.
Spicy and Gothop.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. I forgot that I'm going to roll them all with them. All right. So Spicy has picked up some of his concoctions from the kitchen, and
yeah.
he's known for spicy because he's pretty spicy. So he has like the special mixed hot sauce type stuff that he's been playing with.
Fucking Mason, yeah.
Yeah, he's basically put together like a bottle that will kind of explode and send kind of like pepper spray type stuff up in the air to keep them a little bit distracted.
Chef's
So he
fire.
tosses it. Yeah, little chef's fucking smokes meat, heat.
Liquid
so he puts
smoke.
it together
Ooh, mommy.
and he throws it at them, and that was supposed to be an 8, but still, or no, that was a 6.
Ooh, mom.
Yeah. So yeah, he tosses it, and the fumes are pretty fucking rank. They don't seem to affect him, and they probably, I don't know how like fumes and stuff affect you so much. As an Ulron, what did you say? No, that's why I'm asking you. What would you
you've
say,
got like lungs and stuff, right? You've got like organs. They're just made out of rocks.
I've been avoiding talking about it, really.
But like,
I think I just have all functional organs. They're just made of rocks. I think that's the accurate way to say it.
Why it's made out of like mica?
Yeah.
They're really flaky rock.
Various
silicates.
silicates.
I'll say I'll just say that you've got a higher constitution when it comes to normal.
No, I think I'm normally affected.
I'm sure the game intended for you to be no more resistant than the average.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want any special treatment
I've
because
never-
of it. I'll
Well,
just
no,
I'll just
because-
take it.
I've
Because
never
here's
thought
the thing.
as I've never thought of them as like not breathing.
Well, I've thought of them as not breathing, but what I think of is it's like a dwarf
Oh, really?
has more constitution in general. I'm thinking that as creatures that are, plastic and rock, you do have those things, so you're more resistant to them. Being a bunch of bugs, exposed exoskeleton, and a cat-like creature whose lungs are kind of more pink would be a little bit more susceptible to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I would definitely argue against being affected by pepper spray, considering I'm made out of plastic.
yeah, I would say a higher level can affect you, so you're not immune from it.
Yeah,
but,
Spicy.
Spicy prepared a cocktail that he knew he could handle, because after he throws it
It's like bug
at
spray.
them,
It's all beyond the point. Horse loves spice, so it's fine.
the spice must flow. He takes out his kitchen knife and he flings it over towards the one that you've been shooting at to keep things consistent. And yeah, the knife just goes like,
boy.
and just takes out a whole bunch more bugs. Like a big hole is cut out of the middle, and it's creating like this hollow-like character, like almost like an
It's
outline.
just the outline of a meat cleaver.
Yeah, cleaver. Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say.
It's slower to recover, the whole.
It's like as though the meat cleaver went through him sideways.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drippo's kind of standing behind you, Horst, because he's fond of
Drippo is a
you,
good
and
fucking
with Goplop, I think they've got some sort of relationship also. So he's going to wait to see what you want to do. Goplop's going to come up to you. He's like, "All right, what do you need us to do?"
That is for you to decide.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could, guess I could take a couple of shots at him.
Yes.
And
Protect Drippo at all costs.
he comes down. You gave him a pistol that he found in the armory.
Yeah.
He holds it pretty well. He seems to have some sort of knowledge to it. And yeah,
You need to walk
evaporates.
so far forward, God He's so aggressive. No.
Yeah,
I don't mean to criticize your decision. I'm just.
He just had to get.
making fun of him.
He stepped forward. Yeah, he was like, okay. He takes a couple pop shots, and the top group of
Amazing.
bugs just disappears
Yes.
as this one is coughing up a fit. As you know, coughing as bugs do. That's like undulating and like moving faster and agitated by like the burn of the skin.
I like that.
So now, Drippo's not gonna do anything. Drippo does not like that fucking smell. He is sensitive to that shit, and he's gonna wait till that shit clears up. And he is staying by your side, unless somebody asks him what to do for now. So, with that, he's going to move up, take his shots, and then he comes back and he says,
Attaboy.
"Did you see that? Did you see that? I hit him. I did it.
I would love to give him a high five if you let me.
Yeah, high five. Hell yeah." And yeah,
Let's
you
go.
give him a little high five, and that will resolve that turn, or so that turn. So prisoner, you are driving this behemoth of a dreadnought. What are you going to do? If you are muted, I cannot hear you.
Trying like hell, but I can't crash this thing.
So I wanted to clarify of my earlier stance of I have one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on
in my pocket.
And the
I
other
mean-
one's blowing up some aliens.
So one hand on the back of the pilot's or the co-pilot's chair, and I have two other hands. So while I still am looking behind me, I have those other two hands on some controls for the weaponry, and I am trying to just finish off this guy that I just rammed into.
Oh, my
Okay,
friend.
which gun would you like to use? You could use one or the. Well, you have two guns, so you're gonna just use one of them. So go ahead and roll a ranged attack for that first gun.
What difficulty? 2?
Just two, please. All right, yeah, you nail another shot into them, just enough to begin to do some more hull damage. You could see
Hell yeah.
they are able to get their shields up a bit too late, as you can see that they are just falling apart from that laser shot. Yep, so they just managed to put their shields up. What do you want to do?
I mean, anyways, I went in and I
Hit 'em
started
again.
blasting.
All right, difficulty
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yep, their shields go down. It seems like their shield was pretty much the only thing keeping that whole integrity intact,
Oh,
because as
snap.
soon as the shield drops again, you can see the water pressure begin to crack the ship, and the hull begins to crumble within itself. And as it goes out, you do see that there are a couple of pirates that are managing to swim their way out. It looks like they also had some gill pills and suits. All right.
What is this, PG-13?
Well, I'm gonna say you killed a bunch of them, because a bunch of
No,
them
we
didn't
have
survive.
killed like dozens of guys this week.
Yeah,
there's a lot of dead dudes under your skin. I think you've probably killed more people
this fight than
yeah,
ever before.
more than
I've
more
thrown a
than
lot
any,
at you.
all
You
all
have
other
very
all
few.
other murders combined, eclipsed by the amount of murder at this
Our
mansion.
murders
I'm ready for
combined,
more.
we are Celebralta Manor. All right,
The
so,
Salabralta massacre.
Um,
This event will be known as.
How much like should I be concerned? I know that like
A lot.
we thought we had
Very.
previously disposed of the big bad evil guys by shooting them out, like blowing up the house and having the water pressure take them outside, and they survived. Like,
Did they?
well, they came back and planted bombs on the
you saw one of them. You
museum.
still haven't seen
The
the
one
other one
did.
yet.
Yes,
You have
boy.
you have not seen the beast, and you have not seen the other one.
Quit
I
giving
will
the
s-
DM ideas.
I have a question
No,
about
I had
that
ideas.
beast.
Trust me.
Well, I mean, like
very
this is
well.
where I'm saying we already know that just being ejected into the water at this pressure apparently doesn't kill people. So that's where I'm getting at.
Yeah, because they're not in space. They have
Yeah.
space. They're able to get out of it. But you do see what looks like 3 pirates swim out along with this badass Cthulhu.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna shoot at him.
Yeah, give me difficulty of 4.
Oh wow, is he great big, or is
No,
that
I
just
just-
for
I just-
emphasis?
He's
Okay.
now very small and
He's
hopefully
not
in
very
many
small
pieces.
because yeah, he takes
Nice.
that hit hard and you push him and he is just knocked about. You can tell that he is very, very fucking hurt. He is not down. The push definitely broke his shield, and he took some damage from a ship being pushed on him. So he is very fucked up, but he is still not completely dead. These guys are fucking really tough, but that was a damn shipboard laser versus that. So
Get shipboard
he was able to
lasers.
take it, which was a
Laser.
surprise, but not too well. So yeah, so I'm gonna say that he is like out for probably the next round, because he just took a really hard hit. But yeah,
So how are these 3? You just moved one of them. Are they clustered that close together?
yeah, they all kind of came out in the same area of the ship.
I want to shoot not specifically at one of them, but just in general at that area.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
So,
Give
like,
me a difficulty
scatter
of
them?
5.
Yeah, well, it's just more of like, well, I was hoping. I know that the way that this game is to decrease like every roll increases the difficulty, but like I'm not aiming at a specific one of them, but like if they're clustered together,
All
I
right,
just
how
want
about
to.
this? How about this? How about this?
How about it?
They left the ship. However, you figure if you shoot that ship just right, it will send a spray of debris in their direction.
Oh my
There we go.
goodness.
I like that. I like that. And somehow I closed my
Press
character sheet, so I'm
your
just gonna have to
luck.
roll a d5 on a
Yeah,
There,
because it's
D10.
the difficulty of 5.
D10 on
the
5.
track. What?
Oh,
I failed twice. Double fail.
Why are your rolls
Alright.
coming up weird? Is that happening for anybody else?
No, I closed my character sheet, so I couldn't find range, but I knew it was a D10, so I just rolled a 5 D10.
Cool, cool.
all right. So I'm going to say with that you have overheated the gun, and
Ooh, okay.
one of those guns is going to be out of commission for 3 rounds.
Oof.
I just want to point out that the entire time I've been doing this, I've still had my.
Oh yeah,
Like,
do your movement. Do your movement because you said you're still moving. So
Well, no, I mean,
well, now
I'm
do you
still.
still want to move because if you continue to move, you're going to be in the path of those guys.
Well, I
Just run
I
him
was-
over.
True.
Well, this presents interesting opportunities. I originally was trying to move to try to help out Horse in this fight up here, but now those doors have been at least temporarily sealed. I you know what? I still want, like, that was my goal. I'm moving up there to help Horst, and so yes, I would like to continue in a path that puts me moving in this direction.
All right, so this is what I'm going to say. Now that there is people there, they will have an opportunity to grab onto the ship if you go past them.
Ooh, tricky.
I mean, it's going. You're going to go past them.
You don't want to go past them. You want to go through them.
Through them, but I understand what Ari's saying is like they've
Yeah, that's
dispersed
true.
a little bit, but we just established that this ship can go fast in reverse.
Yes, but
It was all
you
set
are
up.
also in a very small area to do that type of maneuvering. But yeah,
Hasn't stopped him before.
Okay, I mean,
Fair enough.
I'm hitting the floor on this gas pedal, still looking backwards away from the monitor, and if they can catch on, they can catch on, right?
all right.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm going to then leave that movement for their turn. So
That's
what
fine.
I'm going to
Yep.
do is they're going to play to try and against your move, since you just failed to move.
Mhm.
You failed your action. So we'll just say that they will take action during that move and see if they can catch on. All right.
Okay.
So with that, I wanted to do this real quick so I keep track of the. Okay. Cool. Let me go back to the page. Next in the combat order is everybody's favorite bugs.
Ooh. He's a
It's
bug.
me. Doc.
Bugs.
Am I in the Mia?
You have jacked
No.
into the MI slot. You are now able to get contact with only one ship, or, of course, the Mama Egg if you needed to contact it MI for some reason. But the only ship that you have MI contact with that is a fighting ship is the one that is all the way up north.
I'll shut down all of its systems.
Okay, so pick a system.
Thrusters or engine.
Okay. Cool. So give me a computer's roll, difficulty of 2.
Can I do anything in the MI space?
Yes, you could do anything in the MI space. How would you like to attack their thrusters? That's right. You plug into the MI and you are confronted with the different systems in front of you. It's like 4 different pathways. You see weapons, you see navigation, you see weapons and shields. Or did I already say weapons? And you see navigation, engines, weapons and shield, and I don't know what the 4th one is. So let's just do 3. So you've got 3 paths.
Because it doesn't matter, because I'm going to just smash some shit anyway.
Yeah, but for later.
Yeah, no. Okay, so the way I'd like to flavor this, because that's right, we were using like whatever abilities once we got into the MI space, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so whenever he entered or they enter the MI space, they're always one giant bug, the Vila. So I would like to use a presence check to, like, instead of being small in the MI space, be like vast, this giant thing. And I would even argue that I'd blow a Nova point to somehow psychically split my mind inside of it and smash 2 of the 3 things.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Amen.
For sure, I like that. All right, so yeah, you split yourself up and you see your bugs coalesce into this one giant unit, and then from that it just splits again into 2 giant bugs. As you continue on to the engines first, you could see what looks like dangling on a thick chain this lantern, and inside of it is this really bright light that you identify as the thruster system. There's a big gap between there, kind of like it walk up to the ledge, and it's hanging in a void that you cannot reach.
Don't go
easily.
into the light, Doc.
Don't do it.
But this represents the systems.
Oh yes. So what should I want to I want to crush them and or like use like maybe my range to do like a psychic bolt or whatever.
Okay. I mean, you can do that. You can do it in athletics if you want to try and reach up and grab it. But I'll do a psychic bolt type of thing. You send out a wave of energy from your antenna, and give me a range difficulty of 2.
Okay. I could also do a power. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I already passed. Boom.
Yep. The outer shell cracks. Grass goes shattering off into the distance. Now the thing is, ball of light of energy is exposed out into the open.
But just because I like to do things difficult, I would like to use my worst power to then smash it.
Okay. Difficulty
Okay.
3, please.
Okay, come on.
You
It's
got
38.
it.
Boom.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
All right, yes. So you smash it. The thing starts to short out. The light in it dims to a um, very dim light, almost difficult to see with normal vision. It's very light, but the other end is you. I would say, Horst, you can see out the window that this spaceship that was kind of hovering, waiting for the boss, starts to kind of peter and begins falling out of view as it like sinks closer to the bottom.
Get wrecked, nerds.
The next, you are going to go for weapons, you said?
Or like telemetrics if I can just make them crash.
You want to hack? Yeah, you can hack into navigation and try and like navigate them into like the wall, or would probably been better before you took, But I'll say you can do that.
No, I mean I'm still just gonna start smashing.
Yeah.
We'll say they've got maneuvering thrusters, but their main systems is working. So if you wanted to kind of fuck with their course a bit, you could hack into it, or if you just wanted to like turn it all off so they couldn't control and they would probably fall straight to the bottom.
Okay. Whichever. I will do hack into it, and the way I'll do it is I'll roll an athletics to bob and weave through the systems to kind of get there.
All right, yeah. Once you destroy the first system, it seems that the MI had some defense systems and a bunch of light poles come out of the ground, separating you from the next system. However, since you are technically 2 people, you get to start from the beginning. So give me athletics difficulty 2, because technically they take different turns. Yeah, you bob, you weave, and it's very similar to the first setup. In front of a large gorge type thing, you step onto the platform, and you can see hanging above you this lantern with this light. However, this one seems to be a little bit more prepared for your attack and is kind of almost like it's hovering, moving back and forth like a hummingbird, like it's kind of able to move.
All right, noticing this, I'm going to roll an even worse stat, melee, because I want to do like a more precise strike opposed to a powerful strike.
Sounds good. I'm just trying to get them Nova points. I appreciate that.
Still girl.
At the 3 here. There's the fail. Too good.
Too good.
It bobs and weaves faster than you expected. As you go to take a swing with your long antennae, you barely reach it, and it's able to just kind of move back a little bit and get out of your reach.
Good turn. Nice hustle.
Yeah. Oro, it is your turn.
All right. I guess I'm going to just shoot some guns at these swimming guys. I'll start with the big guy.
Okay.
We have two guns.
Finish him.
Yes.
Finish
Two
him.
guns, correct.
Excellent. Well, I will use my ranged to shoot at him the first time. Complexity 2, correct?
Yep.
It's a pass.
I'm gonna say with that shot, he just goes down. Yeah, it's 2 close range shots from a spaceship did not do him well.
Yeah.
He just pulps.
I'll go again to shoot at the next guy down the row.
All right.
Let's see them dice. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
dudes
bio.
are nowhere near as armored as the Kathuk, and they just become octopusy pulpy mess.
Ugh.
Let's see, Pulp.
Enjoy the feast to all the
Thanks for that,
bottom
Tommy.
feeders.
Mhm.
Again.
Do it again.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a fail.
Manja.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say with a fail, I'm not going to be very creative. I'm just going to impose that other pivot turret also goes out. Maybe because it's shooting from. Or
Well, we've overheated
actually, you know
with the guns.
what? Do me a favor. I'm gonna. Okay, roll a d6.
Who? Me?
Just one
You?
d6, Oro.
Got a 3.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say instead. Odd. You fire your shot, but because it's such a small target, you miss, and instead the the laser hits the elevator
Oh, no.
well behind you, and
Oh,
it
no.
cracks. You can see that some of the glass has begun to crack as you hit the top of the elevator shaft.
Well, I won't shoot in that direction again. I'm willing to let these pirates go at this point. They can. What's the best case scenario for them is they reach the surface and then what?
I mean, if they don't get run over by me backing up over them first.
Sure, yes. If we're continuing backwards, then they may still be in some trouble. But yes, I'm.
Yep,
That-
that will
that's-
take care
that's it
of
for me.
that. All right, Horst, back on you.
Oh, hell yeah!
I'm going
Let's
to
just get
say,
Oh,
shit.
Horst, yeah.
oh, Horst, yeah. I'm gonna say this cloud is definitely dissipated at this point.
That's cool.
What do you wish to do?
How fucking shook is this nerd right now?
Which one?
The one that's alive.
He is really fucking pissed.
Mad?
He
That's what he's
is-
feeling right now is anger?
Oh wait, hold on. I did not give him a turn, did I? He did not do
Oh, he
anything.
didn't get
So
a
before
turn,
your
you're
turn,
right.
yeah,
It's true.
my bad. I didn't give him a turn yet.
Are you
All right,
apologizing to him?
so he is going to make a dive behind cover. He's going to get around this corner, and he is
No
going
citizen.
to take a shot at you, Horst.
Tight.
He fires his rifle at you. What do you wish to do to avoid this shot?
Backflip.
Athletics.
Oh, but Drippo's standing right behind you.
I would like
Just chest it.
I would like to take the hit.
All right.
I would like to backflip into the shot.
Forward, gainer,
So-
rip your shirt open.
I was thinking, if he doesn't at athletics, that mean that the shot misses?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
If
if
he
you're
fails.
taking the shot,
Yeah, if he fails.
so the shot hits you and knocks your shield down to 1, or knocks your shield down by 1, leaving you to 2 shield charges.
Yes. Wait, accept it.
No,
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
Just took a
there it
second.
is. All right, he is going to
Bastard.
get onto his slab, and you can see he kind of ducks away into the corner and begins communicating. You can hear him talking. You're not quite sure what he's saying,
Hell
but
does he think
he's
gonna
dipped
do?
behind view as he's dipped around the corner. And that's going to be his turn.
I hate him.
All right, now it is your turn, Horst.
What was the yellow for there again?
That's where the
room
secret
on the door.
door.
Okay.
Secret.
Is that yellow,
Panic
like the line, like is that a closed door at this
yeah,
point?
that's
Or
closed, correct.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do. Is this a table? In the middle of the room? Is that a table in the middle of the room?
No, that's a pool.
Pool.
A pool. Alright, I'm going to backflip across the pool to here and start shooting him.
All right, athletics difficulty 2 for your backflip.
Just out here doing Max Payne moves.
Has Horst ever heard of a front flip?
Never.
You
What?
flip.
Oh, what?
As you get around to the corner, you can see he is putting an
Oh, it's
explosive that looks like he's putting the finishes touches on it. It seemed that he had already got it on before you guys came into the room, and he's going to begin to activate it, depending on how your shot goes. So, range difficulty 3.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I mean, you said shooting, so
Did I say shoot? Okay.
you did, but you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I
shoot.
guess kind of if you
Because
call
I do
the...
have a grenade.
Blast him. No, that'll just set off the explosive, though.
Right.
You don't want to do that.
But he doesn't want to be there when the explosive goes off. But if I get more
He doesn't
bang for
want
my
to be
buck.
there when your bullets pass through the space that his body occupies either.
Should I shoot the explosive in his hand?
He's got it on the wall.
I feel like
It's
that
already-
might,
okay,
like,
I'm just gonna
take out
shoot the
part of
bit.
the
I'm
wall,
sorry.
yeah.
I missed anyway, so maybe I did
Yeah.
shoot the explosive. Who knows?
No, you are not able to get any shots off as you fire. He is able to finish working on the explosive, and it seems like it is now active. You, being from a military background, know that this is
C5.
one of those fancy little implosion bombs.
Mhm.
It will create an implosion of the space, sucking everything within about 100.
Don't threaten me with a
Let's
good
say,
time.
give me a second. I'll tell you. I've got this.
It's actually called D4.
D4. D what?
Comes in little triangles.
So it is going to get
Ah.
everything within a 50-foot radius.
Whoa! Oh
Saturated
No,
no!
that's a lot
And-
of
Well
fluid
then.
gases.
fluid. So
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa.
pretty.
Oh, I knew I should have
Um,
commanded Dopo to go to safety. Dopo to go to safety. I thought he was. Okay, go ahead.
All right, that is it. Okay, that's prisoner. Hold on, actually. So you are backing through.
Yeah, I'm still trying to. I'm backing in the direction of up here, but I am swerving a little bit to see if I can take care of something like that. Just little
Alright.
bug in the rearview mirror that I'm still not looking at.
Okay,
'Cause it doesn't
so
exist. Fuck.
they, as you begin backing up, and they've seen two of their friends get exploded, they are not excited to be around you. So they are trying to swim away and avoid you at this point. So they get out of your fucking way.
Prisoner, let them go. We have more important things.
I think I start
need to-
swerving that direction, but then I hear kind of what's happening through the bug in my ear for
The bug vine.
Horst, and I just floor it to get my ass literally up as close as I can. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you can. You're on a spaceship. I was
This
going
is
to
the
give like a
door.
spaceship like 100 feet of movement. So yeah, I would say you're able to get to there.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's where I want to go, and but we're
I'm gonna just put you here for aesthetic purposes.
that makes
but
sense.
You can.
My bigger problem is knowing that Horst has sealed this door.
Yes,
Well, there's also that ship there too.
I can open
there's that
door.
ship, but it is.
It's on the floor, right? It's on the
It's
seafloor.
falling,
It's
but
grounded.
It's not grounded. It is definitely without propulsion, so it's just using like maneuvering thrusters to kind of keep its head barely above water, so it can't really stay up too high. But it is still has its weapons active as well. So.
Okay, well then I start shooting at this ship.
All right.
Well, no,
Cool.
we don't have any guns.
It's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do. Your I
Mine
decided-
only
Your fail
overheated
cracked
for
this.
only overheated that round.
Oh, and I
It's still
lost
up, though.
the other one because of the MI for a bit.
Yeah, the other one is
So-
no, because you missed.
Yours was for 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's 2 rounds now.
2 rounds. Yeah.
So you have
can
one
use.
gun
You can
available.
still use the gun that I was using.
Also, you can spend an action repairing the front cannon as well. Just put that out there. Anybody can if they want to.
I'm gonna use the available gun to start shooting at that ship.
Do we-
Right, do it. Yeah, difficulty 2. Computers are ranged. Yep. You catch the ship. This ship was ready for you, so its shields are fully active. So the hit glows as it bounces off the shield.
I think you know what happens next.
Keep going.
I fail
Oh,
a
no.
range shot.
All right, so it
we all
is
knew that.
The
able
dice have been
to-
harsh to us
What
tonight.
happens next?
Yeah, it
True.
maneuvers out of the way, and as you take that shot, you now see that the MI has begun fighting back and has entered your ship and is going after your weapons systems.
Ooh.
I'm going to do in a little bit of a different kind of situation. I'm going to say, Tommy, as you are inside the MI system, you now see that light has sent has kind of broken off and is heading towards your entryway where you came in. And it is zipping through these light poles. What do you want to do?
Okay. So to outpace it, I'm gonna like
Thank you.
yeah, bless it,
I
bless
was
you
not
there.
fast enough to mute myself. Thank you.
Like I'm gonna use a stealth roll here to kind of like become invisible and outmaneuver it as I chase it down.
Okay, so what I'll say for that is you can do a stealth roll because it does have to go past you in order to get back there. So that would just be you kind of lying in wait for it and not knowing where you are. And then if you wanted to continue to chase it, we could do a follow-up athletics.
Yeah, well, how about yeah. Boom.
A word?
Fail with the 6s. Boom. Doesn't turn
Yeah,
invisible.
so you realize that there was kind of an error of making yourself one big, huge bug because as you try and kind of hide behind one of these light things, it leaves you very, very exposed. And the system is able to get past you and hits the ship, and it will affect your. Why won't it let me roll? Okay. It knocks out your navigation, your propulsion system. So you now feel that the ship is beginning to kind of strain and sink as well. So you have no mobility right now. You're kind of stuck in place, which is right next to this spaceship. So you still have access to shoot at it, but you have no maneuverability right now. You're kind of dead in the water. And cool. So let's finish this round up really quick. Now it is still your turn, Rornan. So now it is your
Turn and Ronan.
Mine. Well.
So you're in MI space, so you can fight against what just happened and try and repair the system if you wish to do that.
I would love
That
to
would
do
probably
that.
be your best move. Or you can continue attacking the other ship. So those are probably two good
Like
choices.
I want to feel like it zoomed by me. I want to try to do what I can right now. I don't know. I mean, I could just power roll it and say I do the presence thing again, or like I could like like how are you flavoring this?
So what I'm saying is, so basically, it's inside your MI. So you need to return to your
Unleash psychic terror,
MI
dude.
space, and when you're there, you have much more control of what you want to do to it. So once you're in that space, if you want to just make a giant fist and try and push it back out into its own MI space, you can do that. You have
yeah,
home field advantage.
I'll reject it with and try to push it out with the power.
Okay, cool. So power.
Unleash psychic terror.
It's at 3. Damn.
Oh.
No, it's at 2. That's your fresh turn.
Oh. Well,
You rolled 2 and a 7 because this is the
yeah,
turn you did before was a reaction to a bad roll.
right.
So that wasn't your actual turn. That was your defensive move. But 2-7, you succeed. So you're able to push this thing back into its own MI space, and you get your propulsion systems back. All right, what do you want to do? You can still continue pushing forward.
I want, since I have it since I have it grasped, I want to crush it in my hands, like what this presence is.
Okay. Yeah, give me another power. I'll say you have to push it back into its own MI space to affect it on its systems, but yeah, go for it.
Then we're going with the 3 actual.
Now it is 3. Yep. Yeah, you like a giant fist wraps around this light, and giant pushes it through this kind of cut in space time, and you just put it through this portal, and on the other side you just hear a little snap, and you now see this ship is going down. It is no longer weapons capable. You just took out its weapons.
Good life.
So, yep. Do you want to continue doing stuff, or
I'm gonna do one last roll, and it's just to fuck shit up. General tantrum.
yeah, go for it. I mean, you go after the ship systems. You can go after life support. You could go after opening doors, whatever. You can access the ship.
Just open all the doors.
A psychic bolt arcs between my antenna and launches into the systems.
Okay.
4.
Mhm.
Fail. Fuck.
All right, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and say that you are violently kicked from MI space, and you yourself through this effort just take 1 point of psychic damage as you rudely disconnect from MI space, like you're thrown about and your brain is
Hunted out of it.
Yeah, and you're going to need to wait some time before going back into MI space.
I throw up a bug.
Yeah.
It's like smaller.
A bunch of tiny bug barfs.
Yeah.
And then
Bug is secreting some honey.
to wrap up the turn, and I think probably the episode, Oro.
Yes. Okay, I have perhaps a complex series of things that I would like to do.
Give us the grand finale.
Yeah, right.
Okay, my first thing I'm going to do is use my mini teleporter. I believe we're in 40 feet of standing next to
Fuck yeah.
Jelzak here.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do that, and then I would like to just put my rifle to him and blast him when I arrive there. Oh no, you know what? No. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Let's do the jump first.
Do I have to roll for the jump? This is also my last charge, so this has to work, or else we all die.
Well, no. What we decided.
This may be the series finale.
What we decided was that, when you do these jumps, to make it kind of not be so overpowered, you would have to roll to see if you're able to kind of hold on to your composure, because it's kind of a black market item, so it kind of has a little bit of nausea associated with it. So, yeah, just roll a d20 for me, please, and get above a 10.
Asking a lot, man.
Cool.
Barely.
All right, so yeah, you zip into the space and you have full cognitive abilities as you.
All right. Despite the appearance of retaining the entirety of my cognitive abilities, I would like to remove from my jacket my final EMP grenade.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I would like to pull the pin on this and utilize its effects to disarm this bomb that Jalzak is starting.
Okay. I will say, where did you move to when you zapped
Uh,
it here? But
Pretty much as like right next to him, if possible.
okay, so if you drop, okay, let's do this. You're gonna drop the MP. You're just basically dropping it, so there's no roll for that. But you're gonna roll to see if you take any damage when the MP goes off. So athletic.
Yeah, I was gonna say those
It
things.
still takes damage, or it's still.
Yeah.
I am no machine.
EMPs typically work by some type of explosion.
Yeah, the explosion goes out and sends out the electromagnetic. So there is an explosion involved. So it's not like a concussion grenade, but there is some explosive. So you do need to get at least
Okay.
like 10 feet away
Okay.
to not take any damage.
Is there any argument for me using skullduggery instead of athletics? Because this is sort of a sneaky surprise move.
Sure. You know what? Since this is definitely like a backstabby rogue type of deal where you're like phasing in and jumping out, I will say skullduggery would play here.
Love it.
I'm down with that.
Complexity 2.
Complexity too, yeah.
Pass,
So
baby.
you drop that explosive. You are
And I just do a little cartwheel out of the way.
I would say
right next to Horst too. You just do a little cartwheel right next to Horst.
Hell
I
yeah.
high five Horst as I stand up from the cartwheel.
Fuck yeah.
The Rornan is not going to be.
He's like, what the fuck?
He is going to be.
Where'd that cat lady
Ow,
come
what the fuck? High five.
Yeah, he also is able to roll out of the way. However, all of your shields are down. Since the MP did go off, you all have lost your shields, and I need to see if this one real quick thing.
All right. Well, if I made my dodge out of the way and he made his dodge out of the way, that sounds like he's in perfect range for a shooting from the Widow's Kiss.
He's right in front of you, and he's got
Complexity 3.
Complexity 3. Yeah, shields are off for everybody.
The pass, baby.
Yeah, you take your shot. He kind of cripples over as a bunch of different bugs go flying out. He is still looking angry, very, very angry. You
Oof.
are just getting in my way, messing up my plans.
Failed
You
that time.
journal friend coming out of nowhere. And
What? Journal friend.
You're journalist. You.
Oh, that's
Right.
me. Someone shoot him next episode.
Yep. So he's like, listen, all right. I think it's time we made a deal. Don't you think? And he kind of looks like he is
Sure, end things on a laugh.
So yeah, that will be the end of the episode. You guys have this dude in a corner. He has asked for a deal. The other ships are pretty much. Oh wait, no, I need to check one quick thing. Sorry, bear with me. I just want to see if I need to see if this thing is affected by an EMP blast. Sorry.
I had considered that maybe the door would be affected by the EMP, but I didn't
Yeah.
say it at the time.
The door's closed, so
Okay.
it's gonna stay closed. It's just not gonna get power to it, so you're not going to be able to open it so easily. You're gonna have to figure that out. Now,
God, so the entire next episode is opening a store. We already figured it out.
The door episode, the sequel.
Spoiler alert.
Yep.
All
So
of our
cool.
fans. Next episode is the door.
You asked for it. We're bringing you more.
Just when you thought the door.
It's like our interdimensional cable.
Right. So you all have pretty much disabled the ship. You have him cornered. You have disabled the explosive. So you all seem to be in a great position as this episode closes. Thank you all for coming out. Let's give our props to our peoples. Yev, who makes our badass music. Not the inter music that I play. That is from Sirenscape. It's a really awesome app, but the intro music is DJ Yeva, and DJ Yev is what's his stuff? We're linked on our profile page, so go over to our Twitch profile to check him out. Two a day. Is Two a day still doing Fall Guy? Was Two a day?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does that a lot. It's always a good time watching him do the Falling Guys, for sure.
Yeah, so if you want to actually see what a real Twitch stream is like, go over and check him out.
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah. With that, anybody got any words of wisdom, any incantations or magical spells to finish us off with? No?
Open sesame.
I'm starting work on a 666 Madison setting source book. Similar to my Barks and Bites source book, or I guess, what am I calling it? Setting guide? I'm going to do kind of the same thing where I'm just going to make a long list of areas and NPCs and, groups, factions, or whatever to just sort of be like a big chunk of flavor text, because I have very little interest in writing rules for games, but I do like writing settings. And 666 Madison is the Ah Dang Mothman game that we have played on here a good number of times. We did recently switch to the roll for shoes system. Which is pretty fun. It took a little ironing out, but I enjoyed it. As anything does, everything takes ironing out. But I really like the idea of just writing like a big trove of system non-specific setting flavor, because I feel like that's as a DM, that's often the hardest thing to come up with, and
It is.
providing that sort of background over the course of 10 or 12 pages is a much more digestible format than trying to read all the italicized text in like a 350 page D&D book.
Mm-hmm. Word. So check on that.
You can check that out on capybaraswithaz.itch.io, and
Awesome.
it'll be there eventually. You can see the other stuff I've done too.
Do we have this linked in our profile for How to Kick Flick of a Horse?
It might not be in the profile, but it's definitely on there somewhere. Or you can go to my own Instagram. It's on. I think I have it in my bio on my own Instagram, which is capybaras, just spelled regular.
All right, cool. Anybody else got any shameless plugs?
Nope.
No, that sounds like you're trying to shame me.
Buy Thompson's teeth.
Capitalism.
They're strong enough to chew other teeth.
Oh,
Ew.
Go
like
to
the
my
blender that
Instagram.
blends blenders.
Go to my
Pepperidge
Instagram,
Farms
like
was-
all the pictures of me holding a fish.
Yeah, Tommy's got so many good photos of him holding fish.
Nobody can hold a fish, though,
Don't
Tommy.
don't
Nobody
like
can hold a candle. to
don't
the
like it
end.
or subscribe. Just look at them, and then leave. Then politely leave.
He's into that.
In your quiet moments.
See you way off my page.
Make an oopsie while you're there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all. Thank you so much for coming out. This has been How to Kick the Horse. This was fantastic. Love you guys. And music.
Yeah, hell yeah. Eat shit and die, Greg Abbott.
Yeah. I'm not sure who that is, but if Ivan says it, I'm fucking backing him up.
Fuck
you,
yeah,
Greg
Texas,
Abbott.
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look that shit up. Fuck you.
Yeah,
God luck
please
and
do.
good
It's
speed,
fucked up.
Texas. And God luck and good speed, Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck Greg Abbott.
Oh, Greg Abbott.